We're definitely feeling Christmas here in the studio. Well, in just 2 weeks, we'll be celebrating Christmas. And to help us with the preparations, multi-awarded chef Gene Gonzalez is with us.
Yes! Happy holidays, Chef!
Happy holidays. It's wonderful to be back in CNN.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We love having you here, and we
Yes.
love having this spread in front of us. What are we in for?
Okay.
Definitely. What are we?
Just today, we've got a few minutes before we close, and we're going to do hacks.
Okay.
We'll just do recommendations of what people can do with holiday food, if they're given gifts or they buy off the shelf, and what they can do to, not only pretty it up, but put better flavors or put,
Sounds good to me.
more complex stuff.
Let's start from this side, moving down that way.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with your typical ensaymada.
Who doesn't know ensaymada? Everybody's got
This is your
ensaymada.
Kapampangan ensaymada. And
Ito standard to, Chef. Hindi nawawala sa kahit na anong kusina.
Yes.
But I think it does have that rep. You can have ensaymada every day. So how do you take ensaymada and make it sort of Christmas table worthy?
Right. Make it special and elevated.
Yep.
get some good haleang ube.
Okay.
There you go. And we're
Always
basically
make sure it's a
stuffing it.
reputable.
Okay, make sure it's the real deal.
Real
one.
ube.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. And then we just
And then
post it or whatever
just
you
put
like.
it
Whatever you
together.
like. Yeah.
Whatever you like. And
Really good. And aside from ube, chef, is there any other, pampalaman that we can put in?
custard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Like a
a lot
yema
of stuff.
custard, that would be great.
You
Yeah.
can stuff it even with chopped leche flan or what.
Ooh,
Chopped leche flan?
Yes.
That sounds
Make
good.
it really
That sounds
decadent.
Really good.
Yeah.
Imagine taking this, putting it through the oven or a toaster oven, and just getting it nice and melty. Oh, that sounds
So,
delicious.
chef, what would make, this perfect for the Christmas celebration? What would you say?
Well, I would.
Because it's like the prep time. Kasi
Yes.
nakaayos na, di ba? So all you do is fix it up a little bit.
Well, what would make it perfect is the things that would go around it. I'm sure that there'll be other items that, like if you have a nice cup of hot chocolate, well beaten,
Yes.
aerated.
The native chocolate, dapat, di ba?
Sa baterol talaga.
Yes.
And I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, moms, you're always under a lot of pressure. You're always under, the constraints of time to come up with something that everybody will ooh and ah at the Christmas
Yeah,
table. And
sure.
Chef is showing us some hacks here that really make it a lot easier, but give you the opportunity to present something special.
If you look at the recipes, this is actually the easiest cheesecake to make, a Basque burnt cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, sure.
Almost everything I try to make ends up burnt anyway. So I mean, we're headed in the right
this
direction.
is a burnt Basque cheesecake. It's just following the right temperature. It's actually mix everything together and put it on the baking paper.
Yeah.
And
And then?
there's no easier cheesecake. You don't have to make the crust. You don't have to make anything.
Just
put
one batter
everything together and just
that's it.
drop it.
It's already quite special looking, but we're going to take it a step further.
Yeah, how are we going to elevate this,
We'll
chef?
take a step further. We'll get some store-bought caramel sauce.
Okay, you said the magic word, store-bought. I don't need to make this, stand over the stove, and do
And maybe
There you go.
some pizzazz.
Nice.
Right. And I think what's nice about this, chef, is we really don't have to be experts. I think all of us here, I think, at least I'm speaking for myself, we have rather limited kitchen skills.
I agree. I
so
mean,
that's your hack.
There you go.
There
It looks so
It looks so profesh, right?
super.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also helps if you have little tools like these. This squeeze bottle with this extended nozzle. Again, the store-bought whipped cream.
Perfect.
So easy.
So,
What's next?
You can buy store-bought chocolate cake. Even in the convenience store,
Yeah.
they have store-bought chocolate. They have chocolate cake that's done in slices. Well, I made some, but
Show off.
okay.
I don't need to buy anything, I just make
I know. Okay.
Oh, so we're doing individual
Yeah.
servings.
You can put it,
Okay.
I would prefer putting this on a wine glass.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
it boils down to presentation also, being creative with the way you present it and using little touches to elevate it.
So I've got some. Maybe I won't slice it. I'll just top it with some whipped cream cheese. I'll put some whipped cream cheese and sugar, and put it there.
Sorry, is it hard to make whipped cream cheese? Like,
No.
How do you just put it
Just
in
get your hand
the
mixer.
machine and then you just mix
Yeah.
it?
Just
Oh,
whip
okay,
up the
okay.
cream
So-
cheese, whipped cream cheese.
Yeah.
Just whip
Here's
it
some
up.
coffee liquor.
Ah, nice.
Oh man,
Whoa,
that
okay.
sounds good. We're heading in the right direction here, guys.
Right.
Paolo's
there's
happy
some,
now.
there's some coffee liquor. Well, maybe we can put another piece of cake.
Why
Oh,
not?
the more the merrier.
There's no
Let's
such
not
thing as too
script
much
this,
chocolate
yes.
cake.
Yeah, it's the Yuletide season, so
The
So you can
time to
indulge.
I hate to say this, chef, but you are demystifying your culinary arts here. You're making it look so easy, and you're giving us an idea, or so many ideas of how to really sort of wow everybody at their next Christmas gathering.
well, it should be easy so people
So
can do it
that
and
is the
people can
thing. It really
enjoy
has
and
to
they
be
have time
easy,
to
right.
enjoy.
And I think what's important is you're not stressed when you're preparing the food. Because if I'm stressed preparing my food's not yummy.
It's
yeah,
not good.
right?
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. I agree.
There's that element of tension. People are gonna feel it.
But chef, how do you manage all the stress and tension? I mean, you're so busy. You know are opening like culinary schools left and right. You're
Yeah.
busy also with
Cafe Isabel must be,
that's
yeah.
been there forever
And writing books.
Writing books.
Sports.
What do you do?
You're a sportswoman. You know
What
that.
do you do?
I'm a fencer.
Wow.
So,
pag galit ka sa ano,
sometimes-
yung mga
Sometimes I also indulge in karate do. So
yun,
And
tanggal
he's being
stress
modest.
talaga.
He is Mr. Karate Do.
so here
A while
Yes.
ago, like it was mentioned that you own a school, like for
Yes.
people, like for example, like me, right? Because I come from a family full of chefs, but I'm not good at all in the kitchen.
Pressure.
So I'd love to learn from you. Like, do you have like classes
Yeah,
for
we
beginners?
have the Center for Asian Culinary Studies on Paterno Street. We're 23-year-old school.
Right.
And
And this is not a professional chef school. I mean, anybody
everybody
start
can.
from zero to professional. I mean,
starting zero to professional.
right,
But the technique will be professional. We want to teach professional technique because professional technique is actually an easier way for everybody to do food.
Yeah.
So
Do it the right way, right? Do it the right way.
and then get some.
We're not done yet.
Get some good Belgian chocolate,
Oh, look at all of that.
and that's it.
A lot of it also, I mean, you can
feel
start with very basic base sort of ingredients, but sort of elevated by using high-end or high-quality little touches.
Wow.
Look at
Oh,
this,
That's
chef.
gorgeous.
Okay,
It took us
One more
5
dish.
minutes and you've prepared this Christmas feast.
But we got one more.
we have one more.
All right.
Okay, so we'll do these brulees, and what people should do is try to create the texture of that glassy texture on the middle with some caramel. But a lot of people do burn it, and it gives a bitter flavor.
So what is the
Now,
technique? What's the secret to that?
creme brulee is also very easy to do. It's really basically just
Said the
separate-
professional chef.
No, just egg yolks
Okay.
and cream and sugar. It's basically a very easy recipe to do. And then some recipes may have certain egg whites, but creme brulee is a basic recipe. You can do first vanilla, or you can spice it up with lemon rind, ginger.
Ginger, you like the sound of that?
About
Yeah,
creme
yeah.
brulee, matcha. I mean, there's a lot, or caramel. There's a lot of things.
Options.
that
Is there a
can be
Pinoy
done.
spin that you can do on creme brulee?
Well, there's the salabat creme brulee.
That's true, yeah.
Can be done.
Yeah.
There's buko pandan.
That sounds great as
that's
well.
brulee.
I
That
like the
sounds
sound
really
of that. Okay, so basically we're finishing off these brulees. Of course, we're going to break out the torch and we're going to...
Okay, how do we get the perfect glassy
Yeah.
glassy topping, as you said, without burning
Okay.
it?
Just wait for the sugar to boil and bubble, and move it.
Yum. Oh, the smell that's coming from that, chef. I got to tell you.
So I don't want it to get dark or black.
So you want to go for the goldish
Yeah,
hue.
just the gold up to bronze, and that's it.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, so this is going to
Okay.
create that nice crunchy sort of top on these brulees.
Yes, since the brulee is chilled, and the sugar bubbles, it suddenly creates that film on the top, that crispy film, and we're done.
And I
that
think
is
it's important to actually do this in front of your guests for that extra step of
Yeah, look
showmanship.
at me, I'm an expert, guys.
Look at what Chef
finish.
Gene taught us.
Okay,
Fantastic.
So for those that would like to spice up, their Christmas table, can they still get in touch with you? How can they do that?
Yes, we have classes.
Panic classes
Or they can
for
come to
people.
Cafe Isabel and dine there. We have a lot of heritage food. Where we specialize in a lot of heritage food, although some of the wine experts, they call me and then they say, these are our wines, can you pair it off, make a menu, and that's it.
Absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Look at this. Look, this is the true test here.
Sample this.
Oh, nice.
Can you
It's
hear
got that
Can
sound.
you hear that? Yep, that's
Yeah,
got
tap,
that
tap,
nice
tap.
sort of, yeah.
Yes.
Brulee surface. But Chef, we want to say thank you so much for sharing all of these hacks with us. We'll put them to good use this holiday season.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
and
Yes.
thank you, and Merry Christmas from the Center for Asian Culinary Studies and from Cafe Isabel.
Happy
We're
holidays.
at San Juan. Thank
Happy
you so
holidays.
much.
Amazing. Thank you,
Thank you
Chef.
so much.
Always a pleasure.